We'll be giving out 10,000 so put the account early. So don't forget about
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. I like what you've seen so far.
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Randall. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Randall. Over in the corner, Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Nice, smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Doncic passes to Hartenstein. Back to Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Reed. Pass to Champagnie. Off target with his three.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
On the wing, Doncic. There's the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Randall no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
LaRavia with it. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And that one's good. Doncic.
Oh, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. Pass to Randall. A three. Connects from three-point range. And that ties it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
It's stolen by Randall. And he drives in. Count it.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Here's Doncic. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Pass to LaRavia. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Timberwolves trail by 3. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. If he's not there already, looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the League's most talented players. Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Thunder. Pass to Edwards. Latrey. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Doncic against DiVincenzo. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Launches a three. Hartenstein passes to Big Cat, and he uses the glass on the lane. Big Cat's got 8 points. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall surveying the D. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6. Now, Doncic. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. The three. Here's Hartenstein. Sinks that one from the post.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Randall outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Edwards, no good.
Letting him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
Doncic outside. Oh, good with the triple.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nurkic has checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Big Cat, the pass to Doncic. Tries it from the top of the key, and there's another one for the Lakers. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Randall. And he lays it straight in. And it's 9 points for Julius Randle.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Here's Big Cat. 38 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Naz Reid, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
The Lakers leading. Doncic looking it over. Three-pointer. Julius Randle with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Outside Edwards. To the paint. After Champagny. Shot clock at 6. And they take the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
That's a nice kick out. Randall knew where everybody was and made the right decision that time.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jake LaRavia. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Connect, and Pippen subbed in for Luka Doncic. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Phoenix. Pass to Shepard. Now Randall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers? Minnesota in the lead. So on the floor for Minnesota. Patton out there with Shepard. Then it's Randall, and it's Clark, and at the three, the small forward. Here's Beranger. Three-pointer, Randall. It's hauled in by Doncic.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Shepard after the made shot from Big Cat. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Patton's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And moving near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
Pass to Shepard. Now Randall lets it go from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. They set the screen. Down low. Beranger.
Nice look by Randall to find his teammate. That'll make the coaches smile.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Big Cat, the pass to Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the roll.
Randall outside. Pass to Beranger. Here's Pat. 4 on the clock. Yep, that one goes in there. Randall's got 15.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Hartenstein. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you control for 3 quarters, but that fourth was just really an abomination in terms of how they played, and unfortunately, they took it out. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
To the inside. Outside for Randall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers leading by 5. Here's LaRavia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked. The art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
To the middle, here's Big Cat. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Timberwolves trail by 8. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, Big Cat in their last game against the Suns played really well. He picked up 38 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 4. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
So it's Minnesota now. After Luka Doncic hitting the 3. At the elbow, Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Pass to connect. Here's Big Cat. He's defended by Randall. Here's Big Cat. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Big Cat following the basket by Julius Randle. Here's Big Cat shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Julius Randle picks one up. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hartenstein. Timberwolves also changing it up. Champagne's checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Shepard. Inside, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards with the screen for DiVincenzo. Buries the long-range jumper. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the paint, it's tipped. They're running. Edwards kicks to Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Now just a 2-point Laker lead. Lakers have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Reed. It's Randall with the drive. To the left side wing. And Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Big Cat through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A miss that time would have put him up.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Pass to connect. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards kicks to Reed. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. The 3 ball from Anthony Edwards.
And, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. Pops in the layup for two. Doncic has got 19 points.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got...
Randle getting it done for Minnesota. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And please direct your attention to center court. And
welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
One thing in their favor, they're taking care of that basketball shot. In a close game, that can make all the difference.
No question about it. And let's turn our attention now. And that is a wrap.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Big man out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's Connect. And it's Doncic in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Doncic outside. Down low. Big Cat, the pass to LaRavia. Nailed from three-point land. LaRavia's got the first basket of the second half here for the Lakers. Minnesota in the lead. And here is DiVincenzo to the middle. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 6 assists now in the game. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Connect. From downtown, Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 5th rebound in this one. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Big Cat. Count that one. Big Cat's got 27 points.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to Edwards. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. That one, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Timberwolves leading by 4 to the inside. 6 feet out. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Both good from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Big Cat. His three-pointers off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. DiVincenzo finds Randle. And here they come. Ahead, stolen by Reed. With the floater, here's Edwards. And the shot falls short this time. Lakers trail by 6. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Minnesota shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Pass to Reed. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Strong move by Reed. He's tall and agile and strong. He's hard to slow down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Pass to Laravia. Now connect. Edwards defending. Here's Hartenstein, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Hartenstein's got 6.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. Knocks it loose.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Here's Big Cat, defended by DiVincenzo. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That will be a jump ball.
Hartenstein passes to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The 3 ball from Doncic.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Big Cat, the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Big Cat. Pass to Laravia. Throws it up high. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And here we go. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Big Cat's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Laravia. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Big Cat. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Edwards a screen on Doncic. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic outside. Pass to Big Cat. From the arc, hands it from downtown. Big Cat's got 35.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Randall from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist in this one. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Timberwolves also... Timberwolves leading by 6. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. We've got Shepard, Randall out there with Clark, and it's Patton in at the point.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Pass to connect. Here's Big Cat. He's defended by Randall. Here's Big Cat. Julius Randall with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Pat. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
For him, there's not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
That's Luka magic, taking a difficult shot from deep range and making it look easy.
Shepard, the pass to Randall. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Lakers trail by 7. Doncic outside. Pass to connect. Here's Big Cat. For the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 13 points in the second half.
Doesn't have the great length, but Randall with the attitude to beat up guys on the inside.
Here's Doncic. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Berenjay's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Randall. And contact down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Good on the second free throw. Doncic with it. Here's Big Cat. Doncic outside. Takes the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
For 3, Edwards. Big Cat with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. And good that time. Big Cat's got 40 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Here's Edwards on target from 13 feet. 21 points in the game.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Pass to LaRavia. Here's Big Cat. And they'll get another chance. Now, here's Doncic. Back to connect. Clock at 6. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Connect. No good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Lakers trail by 4. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column. Giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Edwards looking it over. Three-pointer, Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the middle to tie it up. That layup is good as it's up and in from Big Cat. Big Cat's got 42 in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Beringer. And here's Randall. It's deflected. And it's Connect in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Beringer. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Connect. It's stolen by Shepard. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Big Cat. Doncic against it. Here's Big Cat. 6 to shoot. Fades and shoots. And he can't bank that one in. Over in the corner, Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Pass to Big Cat. Now Hartenstein. Here's Big Cat. Now Connect. Clark kicks to Randall for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Randall's got 43 points.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
Doncic outside. This one for 3. It's Connect on the wing. Big Cat, the pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Inside. Big Cat, the pass to Hartenstein. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Buries it down low. Randall's got 45 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Big Cat, the pass to Hartenstein.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Pass to Edwards, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. It's Connect on the wing. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
LaRavia with it. From deep. Rebounded by DiVincenzo.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the three.
When it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. It's the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Oh, here's Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. And a screen on Doncic. Now DiVincenzo. And he does not hit. 1:35 left in the game. Now Hartenstein. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Timberwolves shooting straight 49% from the field.
Tenacious offense from DiVincenzo, sticking with his selection to draw that foul.
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them.
Teammates, they needed all of them.
With the step back, it's picked off. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And yep, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Doncic. Here's Big Cat. Guarded by Reed.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
That was your dad's team. Make some noise.
Here's Reed. And here's Randall.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Julius Randle.
Both free throws good from Randall. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know, you miss it at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
And the Timberwolves call timing. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony.